Hello, hello, hello. Start. Equipment malfunction. Ah, goodness. Goodness sakes. Come on. Good grief. Are you kidding me? Well, I was wanting to go on early here, and it's not going to happen now.
They won't let you on anywhere.
Well, I tell you what a deal. Come on. Son of a... Oh! Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Yes. All right. I wanted like 2 minutes ago. Yes. Okay. I'm not asking too much. I wanted it 5 minutes ago. I'm not hard to work with.
When does Ken get to go home?
He never goes home. He's at the radio station all the time. They equip the room with a bedroom and a kitchen. There we go. Now we're talking. 2 minutes.
Daviess Cougars, building a strong foundation. Thompson Insurance in Washington, protecting people and property since 1963. Airworks on County Road 750 North, 7 miles south of Oakland. Your local Skag Ford dealer. The Old Body Shop, 302 Kent Street, where they also do glass repair. Hudson, your local job. Comark Building in Memphis, where they have everything you need for your next building or remodeling project. Good Samaritan Hospital with locations in Vincennes, Petersburg, and Lagos. Media 5 Sports. Keep up with our business broadcast schedule at media5sports.com. Ryan's on 7th Street in Vincennes. Custom footwear since 1929. Great with graphics, custom footwear. Call Fred Trader at 687-7653. Now join our house for another
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to North Daviess Cougar basketball here on the Bull at 106.5 WWBL. You can listen online anywhere in the world at WWBL.com. It's a Media 5 sports production. I'm Jonathan Graber along with Cole Wolford, Ken Booth running the broadcast back at the station. The North Daviess Cougars at 9-1 take on the South Knox Spartans at 4-3 here in this first consolation game here from the North Daviess tournament. Cougars had that heartbreaking loss in overtime last night to Fort Wayne Blackhawk, 48-41. South Knox had a 5-point lead late against Bar Eve and just handed it back to the Vikings, and they lost 43-39. So two teams that probably shouldn't be in this 3 o'clock game, but they are anyway. The North Daviess Cougars and the South Knox Spartans. First of 4 games this afternoon. The second consolation, Paoli had lost to Lagodi. Rock Creek lost to Brownstown, so it's Paoli versus Rock Creek at 4:30. Should be a very good game. And then the first semifinal tonight, it's Bar Eve 7-2 versus Fort Wayne Blackhawk 7-0. And then Lagodi and Brownstown, a rematch of last year's championship game between Lagodi and Brownstown. Well, Cole, you lose in that first round. That is the absolutely last thing you want to do in this tournament is lose that first game. Now it's a couple regular season games, but you just got to turn it around somehow. You worry about them. I mean, we talk about this team, the last team you expect to come out flat, but boy, you come off that heartbreaker, and then you got to play at 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to be tough to get their legs under them, I believe.
Yeah, it would be, and you know, as you mentioned, South Knox is coming off the game. They feel like they should have won, I'm sure. And, you know, if I'm South Knox, I'm sitting there thinking, you know, all we hear about are these sectional 63 teams, in our area. Let's take one out tonight. You know, we should have got one last night. Let's take care of business this afternoon. And so it should be a tough matchup. And when you watch South Knox, you look at those kids on the floor. I mean, you'd love to have them on your team so that they are no layover. You know, they're not going to lay down for you, and they're good players. So we can't come out flat. I don't expect us to, but as you mentioned, it's always in the back of your mind.
Well, Cole, and, you know, like I said, we're not trying to be greedy. We're not trying to be arrogant. But the Cougars know darn well they should have won that game last night. They let it get away. They missed some bunnies in the lane. That game probably should have been about an 8-point win. I'm not, you know, I'm just saying. And they know they let it go, so they have a chance to redeem themselves here this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think we'd mentioned before, our guys, all the kids that play basketball like to go play. And they all like to win, but not all of them like to do what it takes to do that, and I think our guys do, and I think it means something to them. I'm sure it stings from last night because anybody watched or listened or played in the game, for that matter, I mean, yeah, they know. We could have converted a couple good looks and got out of there with a W.
Well, Cole, yeah, it sounds crazy, and of course Fort Wayne Blackhawk had something to do with that. That may have been the worst game the Cougars have played this year. I mean, that sounds crazy to talk like that, but they probably played worse than they have all season long. And like I said, granted, Fort Wayne Blackhawk had something to do with that.
Absolutely. You know, Fort Wayne was long. I don't know, they didn't jump at you as super athletic, but man, were they long and strong, and they were very well disciplined. I mean, they didn't miss their assignments very often. My goodness, you looked like you'd have a driving lane and it would close immediately, and so many times there was no weak side opportunity, and it wasn't because our guys weren't cutting. It's just they're so long, they close down passing lanes extremely well.
And hats off to them, Cole. They were up 10 points twice. The Cougars come all the way back and took the lead a couple of times, and they didn't panic, and they got it done. So hats off to them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, and you're right, they had a lot to do with it. But, you know, I think we've mentioned this on air before. So sometimes we may be a little too critical of our guys because we've just seen them play so well. And I guess at times you got to remember, you know, there's going to be some bad days. The real challenge is how do you respond to it, and that's what we're about to find out.
Well, and Cole, it's time for us to look ahead now and not backwards, but the South Knox Spartans, Dakota Candler, he had 22 last night, the 6'5 junior. He tried to win the game by himself. He almost did it.
Guy was a force on the boards, I noticed. You know, man, he could come up with some rebounds, and you know, he's got a good motor. One of those kids I say you'd like to see him on your team. There's no question about that.
The South Knox Spartans in the road red. They've got blue stripes down the side. Their colors are red, white, and blue, the South Knox Spartans. The only two, Cole, you can go all the way back to the old GPC Classic for 3 years down at Washington. North Daviess and South Knox were two of those original teams, and they are the only two original teams in this 16th edition of this tournament up here at North Daviess. So familiar foes. They used to play in the regular season. They have not played in the regular season since 1998. 1 year ago tonight, the Cougars 3 straight turnovers in the second quarter for South Knox. The Cougars cashed every one of them in, and late in that game, they turned over South Knox on a big turnover, and they beat the Spartans 1 year ago tonight, 42-36. I think it's even Steven. Now, the Cougars were in 2A for 2 years. The Spartans are beat them both years, but in this tournament, the Cougars have the edge on them, and familiar foes, even though they don't play in the regular season.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they're down the road. I assume our guys know their guys. I assume they probably all play a little AU basketball together. I saw Coach Burkett talking with Jay during warm-up, so obviously they know each other. But today, it's not about being friends. It's about being good sports, but you're going to need to be good friends today.
Both teams trying to redeem themselves after very disappointing losses in that opening round last night. Again, it's the Cougars and the Spartans here in the first consolation. The next game, Paoli and Rock Creek, that ought to be an excellent game. Bar even Fort Wayne Blackhawk in the first semifinal at 6, and then Lagodi and Brownstown Central in the second semifinal at 7:30. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more pregame. North Daviess Cougar basketball here on the Bullet is a production of Media 5 Sports. And North Daviess here in the first consolation round. Both these teams trying to get into the fifth place game. We do know it will be either Paoli or Rock Creek Academy. The Cougars defeated Rock Creek Academy back in that 2011 regional. Now, they're not the team they was then, but still, I thought they had a nice team last night against Brownstown. Brownstown's very good, but boy, Rock Creek, and I can see they're very explosive. They can be.
They were. That game looked like it was getting away.
Yeah.
And Rock Creek didn't let it. I mean, they just turned up a little intensity and really got very aggressive. And they disturbed Brownstown Central on the offensive end. And, they struggled to convert a little bit on the offensive end themselves. But, man, if they could have knocked down a few more shots, they could have really made that interesting at the end.
Well, Cole, I was talking to the Paoli announcer down there. He's a very good guy. I've known him for years. He said, "What in the world are you guys doing up here?" He said, "You can move that seventh place game and be in trouble." Well, that's kind of what they had in mind many years ago, and that's what we've got. I mean, all three games and back-to-back nights. If I had my say, I think I would have started the tournament on Monday, and then I would have played the Thursday and then Friday. And I know Friday's New Year's Eve. Then I would have backed the times back. I would have started at noon but it's not up to me anymore. But just to make it more of a sectional type feel, or in a regional, you're playing that game at noon, 1:33. But it is what it is. But whoever wins this tournament, good Lord, 3 straight nights, 3 tough games. Whoever wins this is going to deserve it.
Yeah, you're going to earn it if you're going to win this one. There's no doubt about it. And you're talking about the sectional type of atmosphere. Man, what a crowd last night.
Oh my goodness. We had the North bleachers, and they're still pulled out, but we had this place pretty well filled to capacity late in that North Daviess game. Well, by halftime of that North Daviess game and before the Bar Eve South Knox game, this place was rocking and rolling. And we've got a pretty good crowd here for the 3 o'clock matchup here. South Knox, they always bring a good crowd. North Daviess, not as many as they had last night, but not everybody can call in cough, sick here at 3 o'clock.
It's hard to schedule your sick days when you're not sure when you're playing.
But Cole, I know some people. I'm going to get you. You're not going to get in trouble for being here off of work. I know some people. I'll help you out. So.
Well, I might check an email or two while we're up here.
Okay, we're just about ready for starting lineups and tip-off between North Daviess and South Knox. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. North Daviess Cougar basketball here on the board is produced by Media 5 Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second session of the Bobcat of Daviess basketball classic. Our first game of the day features the North Daviess Cougars and the South Knox Spartans. Introducing now the starting lineup for the visiting South Knox Spartans. Starting at forward, number 32, Dakota Campbell. And guard number 4,
South Knox, North Daviess here in the first consolation game here at the North Daviess tournament. Starters for South Knox, number 32 is Dakota Candler, a 6'5 junior. Number 4, Dylan Mater, a 6'1 junior. Brendan Robinson is a 6'1 senior. Sam Singleton, a 6'5 freshman, and Tristan Worth, a 5'10 senior for South Knox. They've got the red jerseys with the blue Spartans, and Spartans in blue with the numbers and the white trim. North Daviess, Jalen Mullen, Marcus Britton, Lance Wilson, Devin Collins, and Logan Wilson. Cougars in the white with the black outline letters and the orange number. There in the center, black racing stripe down each side. Very familiar foes here in this tournament. Like I said, they haven't played in the regular season since 1998, but they played in this tournament and in the 2A sectional there a few years ago. They played, well, I need to look that up. They played probably 8 times, and I think it's about 6-2, maybe 5-3, North Daviess. Sam Singleton will jump against Logan Wilson. Again, I'm Jonathan Gerber along with Cole Wolford, Ken Booth running the broadcast, and the tip is controlled by South Knox. Out of bounds on the tip. What are they going to do here?
I'm not sure what you do on that, actually.
Trey Miller says, I think he's as confused as what we are, but we'll see here. They're going to give it to the Cougars.
Okay, we'll say the Cougars got the tip.
I guess so. Okay, the Cougars attacking the South basket in white, South Knox in red. Cougars suffered their first loss of the season last night, a heartbreaker in overtime to Fort Wayne Blackhawk. And we'll see how they respond here in this 3 o'clock game. Nobody wants to play in this 3 o'clock game in the second round, but these two teams find themselves here. Both teams really kind of let it get away last night, so they're going to try to redeem themselves. Britton on the left high out to Mullen. Collins dumped into the lane. Lance turns. Mullen fakes a baseline shot, now along 2. Good. Wow. That was a tough shot for Mullen. He has 2, and it's 2-0 North Daviess on the Ripco System scoreboard. Pull up right side, no good. Missed, tipped around, taken by Logan. That was missed by Candler. Here come the Cougars the other way, leading 2-0, a minute in. Our first quarter brought to you by Casey's General Stores. Casey's, here for good.
So South Knox will open up in a 3-2 zone. Last time down, we got the ball in the middle.
Mullen for 3, no good. It went up high off the rim and hit the top of the backboard, hit the support, so going the other way. Well, and with South Knox playing that zone, it's just going to be a matter of can the Cougars attack it properly. They really struggle with that against Lagodi, and South Knox has got some good defenders too.
Yeah.
David Burkett always puts a good defensive team on the floor.
The first possession was encouraging. We got the ball in the middle and then wound up with a good shot. Collins gets a steal there.
Turned over by Mater. Collins the other way. 2-0 North Daviess. Lance open for 3. Yes, sir. Lance Wilson of Stockton Building Supplies 3. And Coach Burkett says, hang on a second. 6:22 to go first quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. It's 5-0 North Daviess. We'll stay right here. Game brought to you tonight by this afternoon by the Aiden Body Shop. Fast, professional quality repairs are close to home with the Aiden Body Shop, where they work with your insurance company to get you back on the road with minimal downtime. Bring your paint and body work to Bob Manning and the experts at Aiden Body Shop, 302 Kent Street, where they also do glass repair. Also by Stockton Building Supply in Linton, formerly Promark. They now have 10% off any new pole building supplied and built by Stockton Building Supply. Limited quantities now through Valentine's Day. Stop by the store or call for more details behind Walmart in Linton. And a great start here, Cole, for the Cougars.
It is, and I think it tells you what Coach Burkett's thinking about this game. He takes the timeout, barely 2 minutes in. He wants his guys focused. He wants to win this game.
Picked up by Robinson. Left high, they go to Mater. Over on the right side, that's Worth. We're 2 minutes in, 5-0 North Daviess on the Ripco System scoreboard. Worth wanting to get it to Singleton. He does in the right corner. Bounce back out to Worth. And after the half line to Robinson. Spartans working here. They leave. Well, they sag way off of Mater. Now a long 3 is no good, but Singleton gets the board. Put back, yes. Sam Singleton scores the first points for South Knox, and it's 5-2 Cougars.
We saw him do a lot of that last night in that Bar Eve game, and he will flat out go get the rebound.
Just had some devastating turnovers in those last 3 minutes. But yeah, he's going to be a very good ball player. He's just a freshman, 6'5". in the corner to Mullen. Out to Collins. 5-2 North Daviess. There's Mullen in the corner again. Singleton guarding him. Kind of a surprise to me. Mullen. Well, I say Singleton. They're playing that defense where they're trying to help each other out here. Here's Logan all the way to the hoop, and he's blocked from behind, but a foul called against South Knox.
Nice take.
Foul on Robinson. I don't know, Cole. I don't know. Looks like he blocked it pretty clean.
It did look pretty clean from up here.
Free throw, good for Logan Wilson. It's 6-2 North Daviess. Substitution number 21, that's Jackson Thomas. JT, 6-foot junior, comes in for Worth. Yeah, this South Knox team's going to be good for the next several years. Second one, no good for Logan. Boarded out of there by Robinson. Here come the Spartans, down 4. 4:53 to go first quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. It's North Daviess 6, South Knox 2. Jackson Thomas, JT, has it, goes right to left. Over on the left side to Robinson, down low, or to the left elbow. Take it away. It was knocked away. Singleton tried to pass it off, and it was deflected and stolen by the Cougars. Another turnover created by that Cougar defense.
And that's always a good sign, too. How many times have we seen us, when we're active on defensive end, we really play well.
Yeah, you can really take your defense with you everywhere you go, whether you're at home or not. Really create some offense with your defense. Here's Mullen backing it out to the jump circle. 6-2 North Daviess. We're already halfway through this first quarter. Well, 4:09. Mullen on the left side bounces it down to Logan, throw it away. South Knox turns the Cougars over. Quickly ahead to Mater. Left baseline, shut off. Collins right there, all over him. Oh, nice pass down low. And the shot's up and good. Just muscled home by Candler. 6-4, North Daviess. Looked like a sure turnover, Cole.
It did. I think we fell asleep a little bit there watching the ball, and when South Knox came up with it, had a guy wide open under there. Although we did collapse on him.
Unfortunately, the Cougar turnover turned into 2 points the other way. Lance out top to Collins. Left side, Britton fakes the shot, drives to the free throw line, out to Lance, open three, yes sir! Stockton Building Supplies 3 for Lance Wilson. Don't leave the Wilson boys open for 3. It's probably going to cost you. Mater, left corner, feeds it down to Singleton, and he's fouled by Mullen. A little reach-in foul there. 9-4 North Daviess on the Ripco System scoreboard with 3:12 to go first quarter here in this first consolation game from the North Daviess tournament.
OJ probably thought he had him still there. He kind of forgot Singleton's very lengthy.
Yes, he is. Candler up and 2 more. Boy, Candler, he is such a handful, the 6'5 junior. 9-6 North Daviess. Well, we're down to 3:02 left in the first quarter. Mullen at the free throw line, stops, pops, in and out. Lance rebound, back up and in. Lance Wilson. Cole, we've said it 1,000 times this year. Go ahead and pop the shot, because one of them Wilsons will go get it.
Yeah, they will.
11-6 North Daviess. Candler left side. Boy, you got to stay on him. Don't let him lean in there. Though he missed it this time. Collins comes out of there with it. Cougars in transition. Down here's Britton in the corner, but he missed him. Mullen, left side Britton. Bounces it out to Logan Wilson. Collins on the left high. Guarded there by Worth. And, the Cougars turned it over again. 11-6. Cougars lead by 5. Oh, take it right back away, though. Mullen on the transition play. Right to the rack and 2 more. Absolutely awesome to watch these Cougars. Even when they turn it over, to turn right back around with that defense and create a chance.
Collins is the one that turned it over on this end, then he goes to the other end and knocks the ball out.
How many times, Cole, we've seen that this year? Collins will make a mistake, and then he's just more determined to go down and make something happen. Long 3 is an air ball, and it's saved in bounds. Oh, my goodness. Logan Wilson, that 3 was missed by Mater. Lance the other way, up and in. Lance Wilson, timeout for Coach Burkert. He wants a full timeout on the Ripco System scoreboard. 1:42 to play first quarter. It's 15-6 North Daviess. We're back in 60 seconds. North Daviess Cougar basketball here on the board is a Media 5 sports production. Oh, how sweet it is.
How come those 2 shots on the basket couldn't go in last night?
Yeah, where was those at last night? Exactly.
It's so- Boy, it is now.
Oh, yeah. Cougars off to a great start here, Cole. 15-6, 1:42 left first quarter.
Yeah, they are very active. Any worried about them coming out flat after last night, that's been answered.
Thomas had it. Over on the right side, Logan Fisher, a 6'6 senior in there. Boy, they've got some height.
I don't think you're allowed to play there if you're not over 6'2".
Apparently not. Mullen really pressuring the ball to get it out top to Thomas. Back on the right side to Fisher. Thomas, 1:15 to play first quarter.
I noticed last night during the Bar Eve game, South Knox did not appear to be very willing to shoot the 3. I've taken a couple
And they made 0 threes. They only shot, I think, 4. Oh, that's got to be a travel. No call. Picked up, though, by the Spartans. How is that not a travel, Cole?
Oh.
Shot blocked by Logan Wilson, and he's fouled. What a recovery.
That was. He blocked it, plus got the rebound. That was a nice play.
54 seconds to go, first quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. It's North Daviess 15, South Knox 6. And J-Mole will bring it up for the Cougars, the 5'11 junior point guard for the Cougars. You may have heard of him. Screen set. Oh, Brendan Stickles is in there, by the way, the 5 junior. Straight away, Britton.
Those Sticks battle, man. He just battles.
Yes, he does. He's down there fighting with Thomas. Out to Britton, 30 seconds. And the Cougars get a good look here. Most times they get pretty good looks. Last night, it just wasn't happening. Ball poked away from Lance into the backcourt by Robinson. Lance picks it back up with 17 seconds after Britton.
South Knox is in man-to-man now. I think that may be the first time we've seen this tonight.
Nolan takes a look at the clock. 10 seconds. Goes left. Drive. Corner. Oh, Britton open for 3. You better believe it. Marcus Britton with the Stockton Building Supplies 3. Marcus Britton, he just craves that, Cole. He craves that open look for a 3, and he makes it.
He does, and they were putting so much attention. Where's Jay going? Where's Jay
they were
going?
watching Maul.
And I think Jay was looking for Marcus to show up in that corner, and he hit him, and obviously he nailed the shot.
18-6 after 1 on the Ripco System scoreboard. We're back in 60 seconds here on the Bullet. Our second quarter brought to you by Casey's General Store. Start your day with Casey's new breakfast sandwiches, biscuits, burritos, or bowls. Casey's, here for good. South Knox has the ball to start the second quarter, but the Cougars have the 18-6 lead. Great first quarter, Cole.
It was. Man, we played well. Converted the shots, played good defense, showed a lot of energy.
Worth to Robinson, back around to Robinson. He's got it again from Worth. Over on the right side, the 6'6 senior Fisher. really the Cougar defense is the story. Yeah, they've made some shots, but the defense has really been the story. Offensive foul called on the Spartans.
Uh-oh.
What?
He tossed that ball about 25 foot up in there, and the official put his whistle in his mouth. I thought he was getting teed up.
Cougar fans are hooting a little bit here, yeah.
I could see official calling that. I'm glad he didn't.
I'm glad he didn't too.
I mean, he didn't. It was just kind of a disgusted.
You really don't want to tee up a kid on something like that unless it's absolutely unavoidable. So Cougars have the ball. And we're going the other way. Yep, Sticks offensive foul. Yeah, we got a good officiating crew again.
We do. Dow didn't like that call, but I think it was the correct call.
Oh, there's no question. Stickles led with that forearm. That was an offensive foul. 18-6. 7:08 to play second quarter here on the Ripco System scoreboard. Cougars trying to find their way into that fifth place game after the heartbreaker last night. Both these teams really had heartbreakers. And they'll quickly swing it across. It's a right wing three. He walked with it. The three went in, but it was a traveling violation on Fisher. He says, "Oh my goodness!" But Cole, you was right on that. Coach Burkett is just hammering the official, but you called that before they even called it.
Yeah, he caught that ball and took a hop step without a dribble.
The frustrating thing for Coach Burkett is the three went in. Of course, of course it goes in after you call for travel. Oh, Stickles, miscommunication with Britton. Boy, the Cougars are turning it over. What on earth? Well, the Cougars have done such a good job of taking care of it this year, and they've had some bad turnovers here in this game already.
Yeah, that was just two guys on two different pages there.
18-6, North Daviess on the Ripco System scoreboard. 6:40 to go in the first half. On the right side, Fisher. He'll dump it down baseline. Right back to Fisher. Goes up strong, missed it. Rebound Wilson. Not Wilson, Mullen.
If you're ever in doubt, just say Wilson.
Yeah. And then Mullen has it knocked away, but a reach-in foul, a little over-aggressive on Candler. Yeah, the Cougars want to get the win, and they're playing well here. But like I said, South Knox, oh my goodness, these next few years, we could see some more battles with them and the Cougars here in this tournament. They're probably not going to play in the regular season again for probably ever, except for this tournament. But boy, they've had some battles.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play South Knox in 3 weeks.
No.
That they're young.
Like you said, Cole, they are going to come together here.
Yeah.
Mullen down the lane, knocked away. Jump ball stays with the Cougars. I thought Mullen got whacked a couple times there, but just the jump ball that the Cougars do keep it on the possession arrow.
Yeah, one of these nights, South Knox,
it's all
going to have that game, and that's going to be one that just clicks because they've got the players.
They absolutely do. Over on the left side, Mullen. Cougars by 12, 18-6. 6 minutes to go, second quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. Lance turns out to Logan, left high. Good defense there by the Spartans to not allow Lance to get a good look down low there. Out to Mullen.
Yeah, they're in this man-to-man now, and boy, they're playing a lot more aggressive than what they did in the first quarter in that zone.
Mullen straight away to Collins. Over on the left high to Lance Wilson. Stickles looking for somewhere to go. Burkett is hollering. Coach Burkett at the official. He was wanting to call against Stickles. I don't think I agree with that. Logan Wilson on the dribble against Worth. Over on the left side to Mullen, down to 5:20 to play in the second quarter. It's still 18-6 North Daviess. I mean, they're not giving up points, but they're not scoring any points. Collins down the lane. Never mind what I said. Collins lays it in. So that can work both ways, Cole.
Yeah, that's right.
20-6 with 5 minutes to play second quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. Out to JT Thomas. And right side to Robinson. Robinson on the dribble against Mullen. Stops. Uh-oh. Wide open three left side. Too strong. Tipped out of bounds and stay with South Knox. So Logan almost come down with that one.
He did. That was a tough rebound.
Tristan Worth missed that three.
Yeah, that came off pretty long.
Boy, just a wide open look there for the Spartans, and they don't convert. 20-6 North Daviess. Down low, Candler turns and misses it, but he's fouled.
Yeah, Stick stuck his hand in there. He probably could have stayed straight up and
maybe not get that foul call.
Yeah.
Braden Stickles, the 6'2 junior, set to come in after this first free throw attempt here from Dakota Candler. First one good. Boy, he's solid. Braden in for Logan Wilson. 20-7, North Daviess. 4:35 to go, second quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. Candler, no good. Oh, an offensive rebound, though, for Robinson. South Knox gets it back down to Candler, up and no good. Tipped up high in the air. Stickles out-battles Candler for the rebound. Good job, Sticks. Here's Mullen. Across the line, Cougars by 13. Let's get Mullen a look here. Straight away, he'll back it off. 4:10 to play, second quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. North Daviess 20, South Knox 7. Come on, guys, got to move here. Over to Lance. Back to Mullen. Guarded there by Worth. Straight away, Collins with 3:55 to play, second quarter. Bones being counted there. Guarded by Candler. Now it's on the floor. And jump ball. It's going to go over to South Knox. So the Spartans create the turnover.
That defense has got a lot more pesky than South Knox.
Yes, good job by the Spartans to create that turnover. 20-7, North Daviess. 3:45 left, second quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. Over on the right side, that was Fisher. Straight away to Robinson. He'll pull up for two. Way off the mark. Boy, Spartans, the wide open shots are the ones they're missing badly. Seriously. There's Britton in the corner for three. Whoa, he airballed that one. And
a little too excited.
Off to the Spartans. Drive by Thomas, layup, no good. Tipped around once again. Here's Bones with the rebound. Boy, Cougars put one in the basket here. 3:09 to go, second quarter. It's 20-7. Mullen, no good. Out of bounds to, I think, South Knox. Whoop.
Yep.
Last touch there by the Cougars. Logan Wilson wants to get back in the game here. He's going to be in for Bones. 20-7, North Daviess.
Well, the Cougars need to follow up one of these stops with a score. This game's got the feel that it could really break open for the Cougars, but credit to South Knox.
Yeah, credit to the Spartans. They're trying to hang in there. But boy, they've only scored 1 point in this quarter. Under 3 to play in this quarter. Straight away, quickly over left side. Drive, shut off by Robinson down low. Candler up and no. Oh, how did that not go? Oh, Coach Burkett is just like, man, how did that not go down?
I think if Willpower would have got it in, Coach Burkett had that scored.
Taylor got fouled, and that ball was halfway through the net and jumped out. I have no idea how that ball came out. But Candler will try to get two at the line here. Foul on Collins, his first. Candler's free throw is good. 20-8, North Daviess. Spartans trying to hang in there. The Cougars have not got much offensive success here in a while. Second one good for Candler. 20-9, North Daviess on the Ripco System scoreboard. 2:45 to go until halftime.
You know, even though South Knox has only scored 3 points in this quarter, they've outscored us by 1.
Yeah, that's right. Out to Collins straight away. Over to Mullen. J-Mo on the dribble. Goes right to left, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Makes something happen here with his feet. Into the lane, and a foul reach in, a bump there by South Knox. 2:26 to play, second quarter. Yeah, this is a real key point in this game, Cole.
It is. You know, you feel like you can open it up, but by the same token, I'm sure South Knox is sitting there thinking we could get a little 6-0 run here.
Yeah, hang around here and just don't let the Cougars get anything going and keep it tight so they can get their offense moving. 2:10 to play, second quarter, 20-9, North Daviess. Oh, a drive by Logan right to the rack and scores it. Somebody lost Logan Wilson. How you lose him, I have no idea, but 22-9. Robinson, cross court. Spartans have it under 2 to play here in this first half. Down to Candler. He's fouled. Boy, he's such a handful down there.
He is.
So 2 more free throw attempts for Dakota Candler. Boy, junior, freshman. They've got a lot of talent coming back next year. We're not talking about next year yet, but man.
You know, I mentioned that South Knox didn't look too willing to shoot the three last night, but got Candler inside. I guess there's probably not a lot of reason to be overzealous with it.
Candler makes the first free throw. It's 22-10 North Daviess on the Ripco System scoreboard. We have 1:54 left in the first half. Here at North Daviess, first consolation game. Second one for Candler. Good. 22-11. Thanks to a really good first quarter start for the Cougars, they still have an 11-point lead, even though South Knox is probably just playing just a little bit better in the second quarter. But Mullen gets whacked, no call. Britton, Mullen, left high. Drive, spin. Oh, I wish he'd have popped that one.
I do too. He made a nice move.
Logan Wilson. Down low to Lance. Knocked away from him. Back out to Logan. Oh, might have walked. Collins. Logan in the corner to Britton. Right corner. Bounced out to Mullen with 1:20 to play second quarter. 22-11. Lance, and he's fouled. Yep, a little over-aggressive there by Robinson. Coach Burkett really upset, but, I mean, he pushed him.
Yeah.
Stating his case.
I like the official is letting him talk, but he's smiling too.
You've got to be a negotiator if you're a head coach. 1:12 to go second quarter, 22-11. Mullen, all right out of his hands, knocked away, and here come the Spartans. Another turnover for the Cougars. Pull up. Oh, it's good by Worth. 22-13. Even closer are the Spartans. 1 minute to play here in the second quarter. The Cougars have got to get an answer here before halftime. It was 13, now it's 9. Still 9, thank goodness. The Cougars put a lot in the bank in that first quarter, but
Yeah, it's a good thing they prepaid this half.
Straight away, Lance Wilson, 33 seconds. 22-13, North Daviess. Cougars in white, South Knox in red. Collins takes a look at the clock, 25 seconds, off to Mullen. All the way out the half line, guarded by Robinson, left side to Lance, 18 seconds. Lance walks it left to right over to Collins with 12 seconds. Cougars didn't get very many good looks at the end of quarters last night. Can they get one here? Collins down low, and it's loose. Picked up. Britton will throw it up. Good! Oh, Marcus Britton falling away. That play was totally broke up. Marcus got it on the baseline, Cole, from about 15 feet and scored it.
He looks like Darren Loninger. He hits all these shots at the buzzer.
Yeah. After one half on the Ripco System scoreboard, North Daviess now leads 24-13 over South Knox. We're back in 3 minutes on the bullet.
We'll get you some John Mullen perspective again here.
Oh.
No, we like it. I do.
You like a little break?
I do, I guess.
Keep track of points or no?
I usually do. I'm not tonight.
He makes it, but it's a tough shot.
Well, got off to a good start.
It's a good thing, too. You don't want to have a 4-2 start and let them pass it for two minutes at a time. So it was a good way to go. Made some shots early, didn't we?
Yeah.
Lance had 10, I think, in the first quarter, and Marcus made a few.
Usually I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
But I'm not tonight.
Well, 3 o'clock game is
not what we wanted, but yeah.
This game could be the 6 o'clock game. I mean, both teams had a chance to win, so.
Both teams kind of let it get away. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we just got to drive forward.
Yep.
It's North Daviess 24, South Knox 13, and we're joined by Assistant Athletic Director John Mullen. John, I want to get your take on things tonight here.
Well, Jonathan, here we are again, and of course everyone on the North Daviess side and the South Knox side wanted to be playing at 6 o'clock this evening. Both teams had that chance and kind of let it slip away, but for a 3 o'clock game, talk about two good opponents. I mean, obviously, South Knox and North Daviess both are good programs, and 24-13 here at half. I feel like our matchup zone's given South Knox some problems. South Knox started in his zone. We were able to bang some threes. Lance Wilson got hot. Marcus Britton continues to shoot the ball well, and we were able to kind of catapult out to a lead and not allow South Knox to kind of dictate the tempo. So I don't think we could have asked for a better start, Jonathan.
Right.
You know, especially at 3 o'clock, you just never know.
You just don't know what's going to happen. Coming off of a disappointing loss like that in South Knox, the same thing. You just don't know what's going to happen. But you banked some points there. You banked a lead in that first quarter. Didn't get the points in the second quarter, but you had a big enough lead. And to keep that defense going, John, that defense has been the story all year for us.
Well, let's be honest. Coach Dalrymple, after 22 years, has established his program on the defensive end first. And sometimes it's a race to 40. And South Knox, David Burkett kind of feels the same way. He prides himself on defense first. And so, again, like you mentioned, you get that lead early, and South Knox has to play a little bit faster than they want to.
Yeah,
and when the ball goes in, you know, both coaches look smart, and in this case, North Daviess is making some shots that they didn't necessarily could make last night.
That we didn't make last night. That's what Cole was saying. Why couldn't those go in last night? Well, they just didn't. So, we just got to look ahead. Still a lot of excitement for this North Daviess squad. Still a lot of opportunity left here. Just, it's nice when you're upset about losing to 2A number 3 Blackhawk in overtime and you're upset. What in the world happened? That just says how successful you guys have been and the talent level you've got.
Well, I think you got to understand that most of these kids have played basketball since they were 5 years old. And you talk about the Wilson twins and Marcus Britton being, future Cougars from the start. And they've got a tremendous competitive desire in everything they do. And certainly the rest of the guys do as well. But we built this schedule this year, and we started looking at that when these guys were in 7th and 8th grade. Hey, we need to play better competition so that we're ready for anything down the road. And the whole idea is to play 23 practice games so that when March rolls around, nothing we see in March will be a surprise.
You guys, John, you and Brent and everybody, you couldn't have put together a better schedule this year. I mean, we might take some lumps along the way, but there's no better way. You have to play that competition if you're going to have success in the postseason.
Yeah, the sectional 63 in itself is a war, as you know, and it is every year, and it's no different this year. But then, there's some very good 1A teams throughout the state.
Right.
And so, we're playing 2As, 3As, and 4As to try and prepare for some of what we could possibly see at the 1A semi-state and state level. But again, we got to take these games one at a time.
Absolutely.
And the reset button had to be pressed last night. Now, I didn't go to bed, and I'm sure Coach Dalrymple and his staff didn't either, so it was really hard to reset. But I feel like the kids have kind of hit the reset button and have come out and played excellent defense.
They could have come out really flat, John, and they didn't. And this is one team that I don't worry about that with these guys. They're ready to. They crave this basketball. They want to play. They're ready to play. And I know their heart broke about last night, but they come right back out here and got right back at it against a good South Knox team.
Yeah, and, the Bobcat provides an opportunity to play 3 games in 3 days. It's a tall task for anybody. We don't have a deep bench by any means, but like you said, these kids love to play. And, when you're playing 31 games in 7th grade and 32 games in 8th grade, they kind of like to play. So playing back-to-back is no big deal for them. In fact, if they could play games every day, they would. Twice on Sunday, they would, John.
They play 23 in 23 days. So,
yep.
Well, John, good to talk to you. Thanks for giving us the update. Great to talk to you as always, and we'll see if the Cougars can't pull one out here.
All right, look forward to talking to you tomorrow afternoon.
That's John Mullen, the Assistant Athletic Director of the North Daviess Cougars. Cougars lead here at halftime, 24-13. We'll take one more break before we're ready for that third quarter, sponsored by Casey's General Stores. We're back after a 2-minute timeout. North Daviess Cougar basketball here on the Bullet is produced by Media 5 Sports. Cougars. IU and Purdue will eat their last cupcake. This is going to be time to get serious.
I wouldn't worry about Nicholls State. They've had some pretty good games. No kidding. I didn't realize that.
I might. I probably will. Our third quarter brought to you by Casey's General Stores. Casey's here for good. 24-13. North Daviess has the lead on the Ripco System scoreboard. Cougars had that great first quarter, not a bad second quarter. Led by 13 after one. It's 11 here. Nice put back there at the buzzer by Marcus Britton to give the Cougars a lead, and they have the possession arrow. Cougars now attacking the north basket. Oh, a reach-in foul. Logan Wilson in the lane, and Coach Burkett not really thrilled about that call either. Well, it looked like a sure turnover on the Cougars.
It did.
First foul on Tristan Worth. Inbound to Collins on the left high, straight away out to Lance Wilson. One dribble and off to Mullen. Gets it off to Logan Wilson. 30 seconds in here to the third quarter. It's 24-13 North Daviess here in the first consolation game of the North Daviess tournament. Here at the Cougar Den, Britton on the dribble. The winner goes to the fifth place game tomorrow at 4:30. The loser plays in the seventh place game at 3 o'clock. And we know the other consolation, it's either going to be Paoli or Rock Creek that the Cougars will play. Britton for three. No good. Collins on the board. Knocked away from him and into the hands of Mullen. The Cougars create another opportunity.
They did. And I like Britton's three because that ball went inside out, just didn't go down.
It's up and good and a foul.
And now we're cashing in on that offensive rebound.
26-13, right at the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. Cougars matched their largest lead at 13, 26-13. Lance High off the rim, no good. Boarded by Robinson. Here come the Spartans down 13 points. Oh, they come out the trap. Ooh, Britton may have pushed off there.
It looked like he had that left arm,
But the
forearm rubbing.
Yeah, the Spartans keep the basketball, though. Momentarily, it was Thomas over to Worth. Back to Thomas. Right side, Robinson. And a minute and a half gone in this third quarter. 26-13, North Daviess. Left high to Robinson. Pulls that free throw line. Good. Robinson with a nice shot off the dribble. 26-15, Cougars. Mullen hands it off to Britton. Out on the right side, right corner to Collins. Taking a look at things on the dribble. Wisely waits for Logan to get open. Logan down the lane and a traveling violation. And Coach Downville says, how? Is that a travel? That's a foul. And the Spartans probably got one back right there.
Yeah, probably deserved one.
Yeah, they deserved a bad call against the Cougars.
Yeah.
They had some bad calls against them. Cougars are still on the plus side on that so far tonight. 26-15, North Daviess. 6 minutes to go, third quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. Boy, at times 32 minutes feels like a lot, but boy, this, I'll tell you, there's a game, boy, that's not very much time.
No.
Down to 5:48, baseline. Oh, nice pass down low, layup good by Robinson. And it's down to a 9-point advantage. Suddenly a 4-0 run here by South Knox. Brendan Stickles is going to come in. Who's it going to be for the Cougars? Somebody's got to get a good look and score it. That was a problem last night. It's been kind of a problem again since the second quarter tonight. Got to put it in the basket. Mullen into the lane, goes up. He's fouled. Well, that's one way to make some things happen. Mullen take it to the bucket and draw the foul.
Absolutely. There's just not usually a lot of bad that comes out of driving towards the basket.
No. Mullen, good. 27-17 North Daviess on the Ripco System scoreboard. Brendan Stickles is in for Marcus Britton.
I think it was Collins. He was coming to take his place on the lane.
Yeah, he took his place on the lane. My apologies.
I thought the same thing, though, and I kept waiting on Marcus to leave the court, and he didn't.
Mullen missed the second free throw. It's 27-17. Spartans get a chance to get even closer here. Down the lane. Oh, Candler rolls it in. Boy, he's a handful. I've already said that a couple times this game, but 27-19 North Daviess. Candler trying to keep the Spartans in it here. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Britton on the right side. Skips it over to Mullen. Well, the Cougars have just got to keep going here. South Knox just keeps creeping closer and closer. 8-point game. Lance knocked away. Oh, he does recover it. Quickly back down to Logan. Lance, oh, he's open. Lance shoots that thing. Into the lane, goes up strong. Blocked away. Taken by the Spartans. They can get even closer. They can get within 2 possessions here. Candler. And what's the call? Boy, oh boy, well, he walked from here to Illinois. They don't get a foul. Oh, come on. Coach Dalrymple was just livid with the official. Well, he walked. Coley walked all the way to Illinois. Spartans will keep it. Off the inbound for 3. Way short. Well, Stickles gets whacked by Candler. No call. It's still an 8-point Cougar lead with 4:22 to go third quarter. Lance Wilson to the free throw line. Down low to Stickles. Oh, he couldn't handle it. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Cougars. Boy, huge break there.
That was, man. That was a nice pass, just mishandled, and luckily it went off the South Knox guy out of bounds.
Timeout here for Coach Burkett. 4:16 to go, third quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. It's North Daviess 27, South Knox 19. And we're back in 30 seconds here on the board. Man, we're messing around here. On the Ripco System scoreboard, North Daviess 27, South Knox 19 with 4:16 to go, third quarter. We got about a quarter and a half to play here. Cougars lead cut down to 8. It's been as many as 13. And on the half court, the Cougars have it with Logan Wilson. Right to left, Lance on the left high. Down the lane, Mullen knocked away from him. Oh, out of bounds to South Knox.
Must have hit his knee or his foot.
Boy, the Cougars turn it over again. I haven't been keeping the turnovers here tonight. I usually do, but man, that's got to be close to double-digit turnovers. Here's a drive by Mater. Instead, he'll bring it back out. South Knox only down 8, trying to get a little closer here against the Cougars. 3:50 to go, third quarter. Reverse layup, no good. Stickles gets the board. Boy, Kaler whacks him again. They're going to have to call a foul down there. Kaler has smacked Stickles a couple times now on those rebounds. Out to Mullen, right high. Cougars still with that 8-point lead. Back to Mullen. Backs it all the way out beyond the arc, left side. Picks it up. Now he's got to get rid of it. He will to Logan Wilson. Lance thought about a 3. Doesn't shoot. It goes baseline. Mullen, open 3, left side. No good. Rebounded by Candler. Here come the Spartans. Oh, a touchdown pass. Down low. The shot is blocked. Logan Wilson. He blocked Worth's shot. My goodness, what a recovery by the Cougars.
That was a good thing because we didn't get down the court very well to defend it, but he came in and cleaned it up.
27-19. It's still an 8-point lead for the Cougars. Down to 2:50 to play, third quarter. Logan, he'll go baseline. Stop. Across the baseline. It's out of bounds off of South Knox. Well, the Cougars, they just don't look very crisp right now down there on the offensive end.
No, I think Dow was telling Logan, go up with that ball, and I'd have to agree.
Yeah, just take it to the rack.
If you get it that deep and you got to step on your man.
Because that was a dangerous pass across the baseline. We should have just put it right in the rack.
There was no angle there. I mean, the hardest pass to make in baseball, or maybe baseball too, I don't know. The hardest pass to make in basketball is a straight pass with no angle.
Mullen, spin. Oh, he's fouled. 2 free throw attempts for Mullen. Coach Burkett says, I thought he was going to call travel on Mullen, actually, but they didn't. 27-19, the score remains in favor of North Daviess with 2:31 left, third quarter. Mullen to the line. Free throw's good. 28-19. Lance out. Marcus Britton is in there.
See, the official was down there showing Burkett that in his mind, the defender stuck his foot out. It wasn't like he just tripped over him.
Mullen got them both. 29-19. And timeout North Daviess. It's a full timeout on the Ripco System scoreboard. 2:31 left, third quarter. 29-19 North Daviess. We're back in 60 seconds. North Daviess Cougar basketball here on the board is produced by Media 5 Sports. 29-19 North Daviess on the Ripco System scoreboard with 2:31 left, third quarter. Robinson will bring it across the 10-second line over on the right side. He's looking for Candler down there. Stickles right there on him. Straight away Worth. Over to Mater. Now Robinson right to left. There's Candler wanting to drive on Stickles. He will. He'll stop. Oh, good defense by Stick.
That was. He held his ground. He didn't foul.
Made Candler get rid of it. Now here's a runner by Robinson. Oh, for heaven's sake. It goes in.
I was talking to some guys this morning, and South Knox, when you see them shoot these mid-range and 17-foot jumpers, they look very comfortable and the shots look pure, but they still stay away from that three-point line for some reason.
Yep, there's a reach-in foul. Collins had the ball out top. It's 29-21. North Daviess is led by as many as 13. They're led by 13 after one. They've had the lead back up to 13, but now it's just an 8-point advantage again. Lance Wilson in for Brendan Stickles. Cougars have just not been able to string enough offense together to pull away from these Spartans. And it's a little scary because South Knox hanging around here. They're a good enough ball club. They can right the wrongs of last night where they just handed it off to Bar Eve there in the last 3 minutes. 90 seconds to play third quarter, 29-21. Over to Mullen, left high against Mater. Oh, behind the back dribble. Up and under, no good. Tipped around, taken by the Spartans. And Candler's open all the way down. Oh, but he missed the layup, but a putback was good. Good by Fisher. And it is a 6-point game.
South Knox is really getting the ball up the court quick. They're getting the rebound and they're looking up for an outlet, and we're not getting back down quick enough.
1 minute to play third quarter on the Ribco System scoreboard. It's 29-23 North Daviess. Lance on the dribble out at the half line. The Spartans will just stand and watch. Over to Mullen, left high. Back to Lance. Well, I don't see why this would bother South Knox at all. Let the Cougars stand out there and just get one shot.
Yeah, I'm saying Burkett's fine with this. He gets the ball coming out.
Marcus Britton at the half line, 30 seconds. Just standing, holding it. Cougars, they're only give up 23 points, but they've only scored 29. That's the problem. Down to 13 seconds. Off to Lance Wilson, 10 seconds. On the dribble drive. Knocked away. Britton off the deflection, no good. Tipped around. Time for the Spartans. Three-quarter court shot is going to go off the top of the backboard. Well, good job, South Knox. They have put themselves in a wonderful position here. After three on the Ribco System scoreboard, it's North Daviess 29, South Knox 23. We're back in 60 seconds on the bullet. Our fourth quarter brought to you by Casey's General Stores. Casey's here for good. South Knox has the ball to start the fourth quarter. It's 29-23 North Daviess. Well, the Cougars have 8 minutes to show whether they can pull this thing out or what's going to happen here. Out top to Worth. Around the horn they go. That was Mater on the dribble against Mullen. Picks it up. Straight away. That was Fisher. Candler. Out on the right side, that's Worth. 7:35 to play. 29-23. South Knox has just hung around here, and they just keep inching closer and closer. Cougars by as many as 13, but the Spartans right there, just down 6. 2 possessions. Here to start the fourth quarter. Off to Robinson. He'll back it all the way out to the half line. Robinson off to Mater. Worth. Minute gone, fourth quarter. 29-23, North Daviess. Worth straight away. He'll feed it to Candler, left side, just outside the lane. He's wanting to drive on Logan. He will. He'll stop underneath. Missed the shot, gets his own board back and in. Logan had it in his hands, not good enough. Candler scores it, and we've got a 4-point ball game. Mullen drives right to the rack, left it short, out of bounds. Oh my goodness, North Daviess gets the ball, and the South Knox fans are hooting, and I don't blame them. Well, I don't know how Mullen missed that shot that badly.
I don't think it was blocked. I think he just
He
landed up
missed
short.
it. He just punted it there. Mullen's now he's walking kind of gimpy on that left foot, and Coach Burkett is just livid on that call. Full timeout, 6:35 to go here on the IFCO System scoreboard. 29-25 North Daviess, back in 60 on the board. Mullen to inbound. Cougars lead by 4 with 6:33 left in this one. Here in the first consolation game of the North Daviess tournament. Mullen straight away. Hands it off. Logan Wilson right side. Back to Mullen in the right corner. Logan beyond the arc. There's Mullen. On the dribble against Mater. 6:15 to play. 29-25 North Daviess. Over to Lance Wilson. Down to Logan, right side. Collins drives, back out Logan. Doesn't shoot, cross court to Britton. Oh, Lance down there low.
He got it to him now, but
Lance got it, but now he's kind of covered up. Ball knocked away and stolen by the Spartans. Heading the other way, Wolfwell missed the layup. Boy, oh boy. South Knox had a late Christmas gift, and they totally blew that. Cougars get it back with 5:38 to go, 29-25. That would have cut it to 2 points.
yeah, boy, the Cougars caught a break there.
Boy, the Cougars have had a disastrous game turnover-wise. My goodness sakes. Mullen in the right corner, out to Britton, around the horn to Lance, left high. 5:15 to play, Cougars by 4. Somebody's got to step up and make a shot here. Britton, not open. Lance, left side. Britton. Want to go down Logan on the right block. Instead, over to Lance, left high. 5 minutes to play. 29-25. Mullen takes the pass, left side. They're playing tentative now, unfortunately.
Yeah, it appears that way.
Usually they're gung-ho right after him, but right now they're just trying to take care of it. That won't get it done. Collins, left side, 4:38 to play. Thrown off of Lance Wilson. South Knox gets the ball back. Boy, the Spartans absolutely deserve where they're at because they have outplayed the Cougars now for the last 3 quarters. Absolutely outplayed them. Turned them over.
That was a heck of a play by who is 14 down there.
Worth.
I mean, you're right. He just outworked us on that.
Robinson across the 10-second line. Out to Candler. Left side. Mater down low. Layup. Oh, he missed the layup. Candler, though, gets the board. Out of bounds to who?
South Knox.
Stays with the Spartans. 29-25 North Daviess with 4:23 to play. Inbound to Candler. Passes it off. Candler gets it back left side against Logan Wilson with 4:18 to play. Cougars by 4. Worth wants the drive, instead out beyond the arc. Off to Robinson. Straight away, that's Mater. 4 minutes to play, 29-25, North Daviess. Candler out to Worth. Around Robinson. Left high. Halfway through this fourth quarter, the Cougars' lead is cut to 4. It's been sitting there for a little bit. Cougars have just not been able to push this lead up after that 13-point lead after one quarter. They just have not been able to advance it. Tough two, no good though. Boarded by the Cougars. Robinson, if that would have went in, I would have probably gave up.
I thought it was in, too.
It looked like it. It sure looked like it.
Everything looked good.
3.5 to play, 29-25. Who can step up here for the Cougars? Somebody's got to make a shot. Collins into the lane. Goes up and taken by Lance. Quickly back to Collins. He should have went right back up with that.
I wonder why he didn't.
He cleared it out. The Cougars still have it, but score that thing. Cougars are just a little bit gun shy here in this second half. I don't know why. 3 minutes to play, 29-25, North Daviess. Mullen. Off to Lance, left high. Leans in, guarded there. He was guarded by Robinson. Over right side, it's Logan Wilson. Man, you wonder if now if they don't start thinking about just taking care of it here, because it's just not happening right now offensively. Mullen gets pushed down the lane. He'll go up and miss the layup. Saved, though, by Britton. Another chance. I don't know. And now they'll foul Mullen. Yeah, I think you just have to almost start thinking about just taking care of it at this point, because it is just not happening on the offensive end. There's Sam Singleton in there for the 6'5" freshman. He
had a long absence in this game.
Yeah,
it's kind of surprising.
He hasn't played since the first quarter. That's 16 fouls on South Knox, just one on the Cougars here. 2:25 to play, 29-25, North Daviess on the Ripco System scoreboard.
I'd say if I was going to that 1-3 trap, I'd want Singleton in there too.
And Singleton fouls Lance Wilson, so he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Well, going to have to make some free throws tonight. So they're going to pull this one out. Candler and Mater back in. So Singleton will come right back out, and who else? Worth comes out. 1-1 time, Lance Wilson. 29-25, North Daviess. 2:20 left in the fourth quarter. Here from North Daviess. No good. Taken by the Spartans. Mater across the line with Thomas. He'll hand it off. South Knox looking for a big shot here. Candler. And they'll go down low to Candler. Reverse layup. Blocked by Stickles. And he takes it away. And quickly gets rid of it to Logan Wilson. What a play by Brendan Stickles to deny Candler. A huge point in this game. Cougars trying to salvage one here. Well, they had that excellent first quarter, and it just has not happened for them. But they're still leading by 4 points. Nobody scored in a while here, Cole.
No, it's been 2 points scored in this quarter.
And part of that is the 3 o'clock afternoon game on the second day. I mean, it is part of it. Both these teams, it's hard to get up for a game like this. Not making excuses for either side.
They played the last 2 games of the session last night. You know, South Knox, you guys probably got home at 9:30 or 10 o'clock.
Come right back here about 2 o'clock to play the 3 o'clock game. Now, Collins was fouled, so Devin Collins still 1-and-1. 1:24 left in this one. 29-25, North Daviess. Can Collins make them pay? No good. Taken by the Spartans. Quickly ahead, left corner. And it's down to 1:18 to play. Ball loose on the floor. We're going to foul on Jalen Mullen, but that's okay. That's only 2 fouls on the Cougars. 1:16 left on the Ripco System scoreboard. 29-25, North Daviess. Sideline inbound for the Spartans. They need a big basket here. Cougars have done a pretty good job stacking them up, but they get another opportunity. Down in the left corner, Robinson. They'll pick it up, go out to Fisher. There's Candler with it. Stops. Oh, nearly lost there by Robinson and a timeout for South Knox. Full timeout. 1 minute to play on the Ripco System scoreboard. North Daviess 29, South Knox 25. We're back in 60 seconds here on the Bullet. (29-25) North Daviess. A minute left here in the fourth quarter on the Ripco System scoreboard. South Knox still has the ball. It'll be inbounded by Thomas. Gets it into Robinson. Under a minute to play. South Knox has no choice. They've got to get a basket now.
Oh, my, they got a good lane.
And an open three. No good. And it's out of bounds off of who?
Off South.
All right. Brendan Stickles just battled his way. Well, Brendan Stickles has had it. I mean, for as bad as, well, I don't want to say the Cougars have played bad. They have. I don't want to say it. But Brendan Stickles has been right there.
He has. He's battled all night.
He had some nice moments last night. I don't think he played as well as he'd have liked to. But you can say that about most of the Cougars last night.
And
but
he followed that up with a great game up at Easton.
yes. Length of the court here for the Cougars. They're trying to get it in. Timeout. They could not get the ball in.
I should have said that was the follow-up to a great game he had.
Yeah, the follow-up to that game at Eastern. Boy, he did a great job, and he has really battled. Because the Cougars had to have some answer for Candler, and he's been the answer here today.
Yeah, that block he had a couple possessions ago was huge.
Timeout on the floor. Cougars couldn't get it inbounded on that length of the court. 29-25 North Daviess with 49 seconds to go. 2 fouls on the Cougars. They are in the 1-and-1 as South Knox has 8 fouls. So even if they can get this in and get it down, then it'll still be 1-and-1. And the Cougars have missed 2 straight front ends. They went 19 of 20 against Hammond and won that game by 52-50. And they're missing free throws here. More than front ends hurt too when you miss some front ends.
Yeah, a lot of opportunity lost on that.
Well, first thing they got to do is get it in. They've got Singleton guarding the inbound here. Oops, excuse me. Mullen gets it in to Lance Wilson, and then he's fouled. Well, I think he's going to call a foul, and it finally did. Now Brendan Stickles will come back in. So it'll be Lance's turn. He missed the first 1-and-1, I think. Yeah, Lance did, and then Collins did. 46 seconds to go, 29-25 North Daviess. Mullen, Stickles, Wilson, Collins.
Well, there's been 3 points scored in this quarter.
Yeah.
No,
I knew. Yeah, 2 points.
2. We had 29 coming into the quarter.
There we go. Free throw good for Lance. 30-25. I guess today it's first team. Well, hopefully it's first team to 30. We don't know that. We don't know that yet. It might not be first team to 30. Though the Cougars are the first team to 30, that don't mean they're going to win. One more here for Lance. Got it. 31-25. At least it's a full 2-possession game. Don't give them a good look at a 3. Cole talked about South Knox. They just don't ever shoot 3s.
Oh, man.
Foul.
We got fouls to give.
Yeah, you got fouls to give.
Fine.
Collins bumped Robinson up top. That's just the 3rd foul on the Cougars with 38 seconds to go. You guys can be super aggressive. Just don't foul them on a shot. On the inbound, Robinson gets it in. He's got it to Thomas. Quickly over to Fisher, and he's fouled with 33 seconds left. Hey, no problem.
No.
That's still just 4. Yeah, be aggressive here.
Absolutely. You know, you see sometimes, and you know, something crazy happens here, and all of a sudden you need to foul him, and you've only got 4 or 5 fouls. That's not good either. So
yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that last night. Yeah, because the Cougars hadn't committed that many fouls last night. Here's Robinson for 3, no good. Lance, Logan.
Stay at South Knox, I see.
Yeah, Logan had it in his hands. It was knocked away from him, but they're going to say it was out of bounds off of the Cougars. With 26 seconds left, it's 31-25 North Daviess. And they lob it into Candler against Stickles. He'll lean in, and that's a bad call. Candler just flopping around and getting the foul call is all that was. With 21 seconds left, Cougars by 6 and Candler to the line. I don't know what Stickles could have done on that situation.
No, Stickles took the worst end of it.
Yeah, he got whacked pretty good himself.
Yeah.
Candler's free throw's good. 31-26. Cougars by 5 with 21 seconds left. Boy, they're still going to have to make some free throws here.
Yeah, you've got to keep Singleton off the boards here, too, if this is a miss.
Candler, no good. And it's loose on the floor. Jump ball goes to North Daviess. Boy, Cole, my goodness. You got to squeeze that board, and they didn't do it. But they do get the possession arrow. Cougars by 5 with 19 seconds left. Got to get the ball in. And they get it into Collins. That's who they need to foul probably, and they did foul him. With 17 seconds left, Collins has missed the 1-and-1. Can he redeem himself here with 17 seconds left? 31-26 North Daviess on Ripco Systems scoreboard.
Well, I'm going to say they're going in. You know, one great trait of Devin Collins is usually if something doesn't go his way, the next time he gets an opportunity, he pays it back off.
I'll subscribe to that. That is 5 fouls on Robinson, so he's out of the game. No, none of the Cougars on the block here. It's double bonus time, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Free throw good. Cole calls it. Devin Collins scores it. Now, that's 6. You get one more, then you're in really good shape.
Got to start feeling good then.
32-26, Collins. No good. 17 seconds, though, is all that's left here. The Spartans cross with Thomas. Picks it up, out to Candler. There's no time, guys. You got to fire. Yep. 3, good by Fisher. Timeout with 7 seconds left, and hold the phone. Stockton Building Supplies, 3 for Logan Fisher, the 6'6" senior. No room, scored it anyway. And it's a full timeout. We're back in 30 seconds here on the board. Gosh. They'll have to inbound with 7 seconds left. It is double bonus, but they got to get the ball in.
2 timeouts left for the Cougars. South Knox is out.
And Cougars, don't be afraid to use one of those if you have to here.
Yeah, get that pass in front of Singleton. That's not an easy chore.
Into Mullen. He's dribbling.
I can't believe they haven't fouled him
Yeah,
yet.
they finally fouled him, but they waited, my gosh, 4 seconds right off the clock. He's down to 3 seconds. And Jay Mull goes to the line. Cougars trying to finish this off and get the heck out of here.
Yeah, I got to put one of these in so we can all breathe a little bit.
Rock Creek Academy and Paoli, the next consolation game. The Cougars will play one of them two tomorrow. Looking like we're hoping 4:30. If Mullen makes this, it will be 4:30. Free throw, good. It's going to be. It's 33-29 with 3 seconds left. Cougars trying to pull this one out. They had their moments in this game, but boy, they've had to hang on. Their defense is what has won this game. Second one, no good.
Oh, no.
Rebounded by Candler. Yeah, he'll throw it up three-quarter court, and that's the ball game. Our final on the Ribco System scoreboard, it's North Daviess 33, South Knox 29. Paoli and Rock Creek will play in the next game, so the Cougars in that 5th place game. So the Cougars will play tomorrow, 4:30, against Paoli or Rock Creek. And we'll be on the air at 4:15. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to Ken Booth back at the station. I'm Jonathan Graber here along with Cole Wolford. Thank you so much for listening. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.